Niger mining site massacre. Niger APC chieftain Vatsa calls for probe of ownership of mining site as GOC visits scene. The mining site is supposed to be owned by the government, but honestly, the waste that were recorded in this massacre, and nobody has mentioned mining site, they will be talking about Shiroro Dam and whatever. This country, until we begin to tell ourselves the truth, we may continue to have these issues around us. A battalion was lost in that local government when they were attacked by bandits. As the death tolls of soldiers and mobile policemen killed in the last week deadly attack at a mining site in Ajata Aboki in Shiroro local government area of Niger State by government rises to 34 and 8 respectively, a former commissioner for information, culture and tourism and chieftain of the All Progressive Congress in Niger State, Mr. Jonathan Vatsa, has called for an immediate investigation into the ownership of the private mining site and the circumstances that led to the massacre of the Nigerian soldiers and mobile police. If it is a private mining site, why are Nigerian soldiers deployed there? Why are Nigerian mobile policemen deployed there? Are they there to serve as personal security? Or are they there instead of them to fight the insurgency in Niger State? They were being deployed to provide private business sites. Haba. Why are we like this in this country? So those guys, they are will they not say they are on official duty or on illegal duty? If they are going to have any insurance coverage, if there's any, will the insurance pay them for all this loss? Will their family be settled for taking on illegal duty instead of doing what is right? This country, honestly, we need to start having a rethink. And if you discover, you check it now, this private mining site will be owned by a foreigner. And because they have the money to throw around, they can get anything in this country. The former commissioner in a statement in Minna Sunday to condemn what he called the senseless and gruesome murder of 34 soldiers, 8 mobile policemen and local vigilantes by government, said Nigerians will want to know the real owner of the mining site and who ordered the deployment of the soldiers and mobile policemen to provide security for a private mining site. We may not get to the bottom of this because some people above the law, even when they know the name, they won't mention. Even they know the people behind, they will not mention it. And journalists, when they go about prognosing to get the real information, they will not be able to get it because how to access it may be difficult. To the best of my knowledge, it's only the commander-in-chief that has the exclusive right to order the deployment of troops to anywhere. So did Mr. President know about the deployment of these soldiers to provide security to a private mining site being operated by Chinese nationals and the state inquiry, I know it will be owned by foreigners. Imagine Chinese nationals owning and we are deploying our troops to go and guard the place. Now they are all being wasted. According to the former publicity secretary of the ruling APC in the state, it is in good authority that the private mining site has been in existence in Ajata Aboki for the past 5 years, undertaking a large-scale mining and have remained heavily guided by security agents, including local vigilantes. He said it is sad that the highly trained and respected Nigerian soldiers are being used to provide security for individuals' private businesses, adding that this is a clear departure from their constitutional role of defending the country territory against external aggression. While sympathizing with the military authorities and the immediate families of those killed in the attack, Vatsa pointed out that the growing level of insecurity in the country is a bad advertisement for the current government at all levels, which seem to have lost focus in everything. Not only in everything, especially the area of security. There is no part of this country that can usually say is secure. If it is not boundary, it is kidnapping. If it is not kidnapping, it is herdsmen. If it is not herdsmen, people are just doing anything and anyhow. And nobody is anything. The highest you hear is condolence messages, sorry, the soul of this. And so many people are dying day by day and nothing is happening. Honestly, this needs to be addressed if we want to move forward. And the funny aspect of it is that the people that deployed these soldiers that were wasted will not be done, nothing will happen to him. Instead, he will even be promoted to the next level or even made harder. Some people are collecting illegal money on this kind of operation, on this kind of assignment. They are filtering on the federal government using our troops to go and guide a private business. And look at them. They have been wasted. And nothing will going to happen at the end of the day to the people that deployed. In fact, you may not even know. They will tell you they are on their own. They are dead. So how will they defend themselves? Who will protect, who will say the truth about them? It is only when you are alive that you tell what has happened to you. You will tell who deploy you. But look at them, they are all dead now. So who will come and say, yes, these guys who went on illegal duty, or this is the general that deployed to go and do this assignment. Honestly, this country should stop wasting these officers. You need to see the training that they must have undergone. You need to know how much the government has spent on them to get to that level. And at the end of the day, we just waste them in a day and nothing. But we'll move on as if nothing has happened. Well, we cannot continue like this as a nation. What is your opinion about this? The man has come out to say, yes, there's a private mine inside, and people were deployed there to go and defend what is not defendable. And let's hear what the comment of the people on this. No single Chinese national was killed. A very high-powered open investigation into the incident is required. Lawyer Fadlana Ozekome, over to you. Please undo this for us. And the army initially said that the soldiers were going for reinforced and ambushed on their way. You see, they won't tell us the truth. And they were not deployed to provide security for a private mining site, always on denial by our military. Why? Can't they tell the truth for once? Nigerian military leaders are wicked for allowing our young military men to die in the hand of so-called bandits without any form of retaliation. Any person of group whose financial interests cause the death of our officers and men will face the worst death before the end of this year. This one don't cause. The president must tell us who deployed the soldiers in the private business. They won't tell us. We will never get to know it. Abdusalami Abubakar is the owner of the mining site at the Fulani terrorists from Guinea used the criminals nicknamed military police to steal oil and gas. Niger Delta natives steal natural gas resources of this territory. Natives steal wealth of this territory. More than 99% members of the criminals nicknamed military police are brainwashed among these territory natives. It is a suicide site against the criminals nicknamed military on every inch of that road. The Nigerian military leaders planned the killing. Simple truth. Maybe they have known so much and they don't want them to divulge the information that is at their disposal. They have to eliminate them. Or really individually, privately own and mine minerals which belong to the entire nation, just like the crude oil. Is it not hypocrisy to apply different standards across Nigeria? And these are some few opinions of the people. What is yours? Kindly make it known and subscribe to my page. Thank you, good day, and God bless.